Welcome to Archetypal Atrocities, the show where we play bottom-of-the-barrel Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes. Each week, Jules and myself will spin a wheel to determine what archetype we'll be playing for that week. In addition, we'll open 3 specially curated packs and pick a card from each of those packs to use in the deck for that week. We are allowed to play staples, but only if they support the archetype we get, and we can only play one copy of them in our decks. The winner of each week will get an extra pack they open for the next episode, while the loser will get to spin a loser wheel with multiple results on it, such as choosing your opponent's deck or moving an archetype from your wheel. The loser will also be able to play 2 copies of a staple as opposed to just 1. Now that that's out of the way, let's dig into some trash. Alright, we are back in the winner's circle. It feels good. We've also added 2 new archetypes to the wheel thanks to comments y'all left. We've added Amazement and Fable to the wheel, so shout out to those who suggested it. And if you see something on the wheel we've not played and it should be on the wheel, go ahead, leave a comment below and let us know and we'll add it to the wheel. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and see what archetype we are playing this week. Most of the archetypes I didn't want to play are gone, so I should be happy with mostly anything we get. And it looks like we are getting a Seer/Nordic. So, you know when I said I'd be happy with pretty much anything we got? I was lying. I forgot these were on the wheel. I hate this archetype, but
Well, we got beat last week. There was really just no avoiding it. We were on a pretty bad deck, and there really was just not much we could do. But hey, we get to come back this week. We're spinning the loser wheel right now. There's a lot of good stuff on here that could really help us turn things around. So, I'm pretty hopeful. And it doesn't get much better than that. I'll have to think for a moment what archetype actually is the call here. Let's look at the other wheel real quick. And looking at the wheel now, there's a few pretty strong options on here. These are all fairly bad archetypes, but not every archetype is equal on here. There's distinct levels of good even within this, and looking at this list, there's one deck on here that I think is both fairly reasonably playable and one that I have at least some experience with. Although my experience is with Duel Links, it is at least experience, so for this week I will be picking the Shiranui deck for myself. And honestly, I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to be missing out on some generic zombie support like Unizombie and Baylor Drock and a bunch of really good stuff. But from what I played in Duel Links, I played a pretty pure version, just kind of synchro climbed. And given the general power of this format, I think just being able to synchro climb period will put me pretty far ahead in this episode.
Alright, and we are here with our pack opening. You usually get 1 extra because we won last week, so let's go ahead and see what's on our first pack. Dark Bribe is really good. Magician of Faith is also potentially good. Overall, decent first pack. And pack number 2 looks like we will be getting Moon Mirror Seal is actually not too bad. Neither is Exiled Force. Shirakariva is okay. Kokodi is funny. Sangan could also be potentially good. We're going to have to see. There's a lot of good options in this pack in particular. Alright, third pack we are opening. Upstart is nice. Fairy Box is also very nice to see because that's a very nice stall card and we're going to need to be stalling a lot. Which could be good. Magician of Face, I don't think Nordics have that many good spell cards, so we're probably not going to play the copies we pulled, but we'll see. For our final winner pack, it looks like we're getting Small World, which is very funny. Magical Hats could actually be not the worst. Cup of Ace is always funny. Interesting selection of cards we got for our deck this week, so let's go ahead and toss it in Dueling Book and see what we can do with it. Here we are, it's episode 5, another tiebreaker episode, and I have never been more confident to say I am losing this week.
Yeah, it should be an interesting one. As the viewers already know, I got to pick my deck, so I feel fairly confident, and from the sounds of it, you are not that.
I am very much the opposite of that. This is, I think, a strong contender for the worst archetype on this wheel. I think if I open exactly one very specific card, it can be fine. Outside of that, this deck is not playable. So we'll see what happens. And the first thing is always winning the rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
It's just that. Easy. Rock, paper, scissors, king, baby. Let's go. Now the issue here is I genuinely don't know if it's better to go first or second with this deck. I'm gonna go first and hope for the best. I don't know if this is the right choice.
Okay, this is a hand, I think.
Okay. Silly, just passing is the wrong play here. I feel like I need more. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ripping the band-aid off.
Oh boy.
I'm going to activate this also real I'm playing the Nordic Relic. I'm not gonna pretend I can pronounce that.
Oh boy.
I can just spell someone Nordic from my deck. Feel free to ask blossom me. Okay, so the thing is, I need a level 2 non-tuner right now, and I do not have one of those.
No.
So all that thinking is just okay. Special summon the Alvis of the Nordic Alpha.
Mm.
And unlock the ACR monsters. Wait. What? Oh, why does this card read like that? So here's a fun restriction.
Uh-huh.
The relic locks you into only ACR extra deck monsters, and
Uh-huh.
they happen to have a link monster that, believe it or not, is not an ACR monster.
Oh
Uh,
no.
oh my god. Why is that not an ACR? They came out like the same time.
That's amazing.
Okay, can I recover? I don't know if I can recover. I think I can maybe recover from this. Oh, that's a problem. That's a really big problem, actually. And it's as long as it's face up on the field, it's not even until end of turn, because why not? It was too good, I guess. Fuck. Okay, well.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. I think that this is the play, right? Let me just make sure I'm not misreading this card and completely destroying everything.
Yeah, this has no real relevant effect unless it's banished by a Nordic Link monster.
I'm gonna activate Ghost Meets Girl, a Shiranui story.
Oh, shit, yeah. Let's go.
I'm gonna discard Shiranui Swordmaster
Okay,
to summon a Shiranui with a different name from deck.
you got it.
I'm gonna special summon a Spectral Sword Shade, I think.
Makes sense.
It's weird, like I'm not used to having like actual plays to make in my decks. So like I have like lines to go through. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, I am with you there. Unfortunately, I can't read my cards, but
I will normal summon Squire.
the Duel Links Classic, yeah.
I will activate Squire effect, special summon from deck.
Yep.
The Solitaire.
Okay. I completely forgot this is. I always forget this is a Siranui card. I was like,
Yeah.
because like this was the combo in Duel Links when this was meta. Squire like bring out a tuna. I was like, why are you not bring out the tuna? I was like, oh yeah, they actually have good cards.
Yeah, then I'll tribute the Solitaire to bring out the other tuner.
Okay.
Because it also has zero. Where is it? Where is the level 2? There we go. I was like, I couldn't have banished it or anything. There's no way yet. All right. So there's that, and that. So I will special summon Samurai Saga.
Yep.
Actually, and then Solitaire and Friends should be banished, right? Actually, no, banished. Solitaire, no, but the other two, yes, right? Actually, no. Squire hits graveyard normal, I guess. Because I haven't done anything that would send it to banish yet.
Yeah, they should all be in the graveyard right now.
Cool. I was like, right, I haven't done any of the weird banish effects yet. Alright, so I cannot do that effect then, so I will use the effect of Swordmaster and special summon itself, but it will be banished when it leaves the field. So I have a 6, a 3, and a 2. The 3 is a tuner. Oh, wait, did I mess up? I might have messed up.
Uh-oh.
Slightly. I think this is still fine, but like I realized that there's a 10 synchro and an 8 synchro, but not a 9, and I can make a 9 right now.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can make a 5 too, actually. That's why I ran the 5, thank God. And then this one to banish. I will make a. Actually, is that even the right play? It actually might be sad, but maybe I don't go into the link here. I mean, the extra synchro and go into the link instead. Yeah, actually, I think I will. Maybe that's me misplaying my brains out here, but instead I'll make the link three. I'll make a Shiranui Skill Saga Supremacy.
I forgot they had a Link monster. Okay.
So my synchros cannot be destroyed by card effects. Fire monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. During your turn, I can quick effect, target one of my banished zombie synchros. I will go to battle phase. I will attack into the face down.
Yeah, so it's my Garma of the Nordic Beast, but since it's not level 4, nothing will happen. It will just die.
Dang. Main 2. I definitely could have maybe played that better, but I feel like this is fine. It's weird playing this deck without having stuff like in Duel Links, grass to start your plays, or like the Mizukis and the Gozukis. Because I'm like, that's how I start doing the actual chaining here, is I use those to bring back stuff or hit those mill effects. So I guess actually this is pretty about average for pure, I suppose. It's your go whenever you're ready.
Well, in the end step, Nordics have a fun card. I'm going to activate the Nordic Relic Lavatian. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, but I can target a face monster to destroy the monster by battle and destroy it, and it's spell speed 4 for some reason.
Dang, yep. Supremacy is in fact infected by card effects, so it shall go to grave.
I am very happy it's not the fire and synchro are not reversed. Otherwise, I don't know how to doubt that. I will go to my turn. Okay. Well, the issue is I have this stupid smoke cloud here. Okay, I will banish the Nordic Relic, which will let me search out one, and then I just shuffle a card from my hand back into the deck. So, fun fact, for the level 2 tuner, you can only synchro if the other 2 Nordic monsters are in your hand for some reason. Oh, God, why are there so many restrictions on these? This is so complicated. Oh, God. Is Nordic Ascended one? Okay, it is. Okay.
We got there.
Okay. This deck is way more complicated than I gave it credit for. I'll add the Valkyrie. And I will return, I guess... Okay. I'll put this to the top of the deck, I suppose. And then I think shuffle. Yeah. Okay. I can still special summon, right? Just ACO monsters? Yeah, okay. I will normal summon Lizolf. I'll activate effect targeting itself, I guess. Special summon a lower level monster. I'll bring out the Valkyrie.
Gotcha.
And then I can sink 10. Thank God that is no longer on my field. And I'll bring out the Odin.
Nice.
And I'll activate his effect to make him unaffected turn to turn, because just in case there's some shenanigans back there.
Gotcha.
I will go to combat and try.
And hit me perhaps. Yep.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Alright. I'll set a card and I'll end my turn.
Alright, let's see what I can do.
I do love how Nordics are like the worst archetype with just like the best synchro monsters. Just these giant ass dudes.
So I'm going to start by flipping up Shiranui style Samsara.
Okay.
Which is just to have the name Shiranui style synthesis up, really. That's all I'm doing right now.
Fair.
I will use the effect of Shiranui Spectral Sword to banish it, and Solitaire to use its effect to summon a 6-star from my extra deck.
Okay.
And then also Solitaire's on banish effect will proc as well. Which one will happen first? Do I get to pick? Or is
Spectral Soul will trigger first because the banishing is a part of its effect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the target is the cost and the actual effects, so it'll be summoned and then Solitaire will trigger.
Gotcha. And Solitaire cannot hit himself, right?
So banish, you don't want to be banished. Yeah, I cannot hit itself.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But thankfully I have 2 targets, so...
Okay. Seems good.
And then I can shuffle back the solitaire, but it won't actually put your Odin in defense because he has way too much attack. So instead, I will do solitaire.
Sure.
I will tribute the Sword Master
Okay.
to search up.
I genuinely forgot to contribute any zombie because I'm so used to it being the one you tribute.
Right? It's so weird not just being the solitaire. And I get to search up one tuner with 0 defense. Right. I will special summon a Spectral Sword Shade.
Okay.
I will use the effect of Sword Master special summon it back out, but it'll be banished whenever it leaves again.
Okay.
Maybe look at my extra again. Just
Very fair.
because I just gotta beat 4,000 here, which I think I can do, but I have to make sure I can actually do it.
I'm pretty sure Cyranuis can, if I remember that like big synchro dude.
Send Samurai Saga, who's a 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10 to make Sun Saga.
Yep.
I will shuffle back. Is it both? Yeah, I'll shuffle back both of the synchros to pop your face up and your back row.
Okay, so in response, I will activate the best searcher, the Glepnia. All good searches on trap cards.
Yeah.
And I think I add the Nordic Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Then that will resolve, so all that happens.
Cool. Also, it's weird. Like I just saw you added Nordic Smith Evaldi to hand. Like I've been recently listening to Neil Gaiman's North Myth, and I know these names now.
How convenient.
All right, and
I do
then
have some triggers actually to happen when that happens.
Okay.
So Odin will. That's in the end step actually. The Alvis will trigger. If I had an ACO monster sent to my graveyard by opponent's card, I can banish it and special summon an ACO monster from my X deck with a different name.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do the. I want the Thor. Or do I want the Loki? Oh, summon the Loki.
Okie dokie. I think those were the zones. If not, the zones magically changed. But I'm going to use the tribute effect instead to summon the 2 guys from Banish.
Okay.
And then just actually wait. They don't need different names, do they? No, they don't. Awesome. I love Link monsters that don't require different names.
It is the
My
best.
favorite.
He's back.
I will make Supremacy. So I will move to battle. I will attack over Loki.
That made a weird noise. Yeah. So that will die.
And then I will attack with Supremacy.
Yeah, I will take 23. I probably should have summoned Thor. I don't know why I didn't. Oh well. Bad play by me.
And I will end phase.
Alright, in the end phase, I will activate Odin's effect to banish a Nordic Ascendant tuner to special summon it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is banished. I'll special summon the Odin, and I will draw a card from its effect. Okay. And I will begin. We'll go stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to normal summon the Nordic Beast Ghoulin Bursty.
Mm-hmm.
And then normal summon, you can summon normal ones from your hand. So I suppose I will do So summon the Nordic Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And then since it was special summon, I can add a Nordic Relic card from my deck to my hand. I will add this one. Why do they have a level 7? That doesn't make sense. I'll activate Nordic Beast Ghoulin Burst. God, I cannot say these names. Its second effect to target a Nordic Beast in my graveyard and add to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will do suppose this one? Yeah, I'll do this one.
Mhm. That's actually kind of hilarious. Is this? Yeah, I think this actually works the way I want it to.
Okay.
This, if this doesn't, I'm just gonna like maybe completely lose the game on the spot here. But I think it's too funny to not try.
Okay.
So, because I think this works, I'm going to activate the effect of Samsara here. I'm going to banish Sun Saga,
Okay.
and then next time I get priority, I want to do a thing. I can't. Oh yeah, I cannot take any battle damage this turn now because I banished
Okay.
Sun Saga. So continue.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Okay. This. Was that a normal summon? Okay. I mean, I guess we just gotta keep going for it. Wait. Is that another single banished? Okay, you only have one synchro, so that's not the worst. I'll activate the Nordic Relic.
In response, chain supremacy.
Yep.
I will special summon Sun Saga, but his effect will not proc because I don't have any synchros in the banish or graveyard.
Okay.
So alas, but that is all.
Alright. So then I will 4/7. I will fetch out a Tangasneer. I probably still didn't say that right.
Hunger Sneer.
And then which one do I want? And I will make a Thor.
Mm-hmm.
I will activate Thor to negate all face-up monster effects you control 10 to 10. Not that it matters too much.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go to combat.
Yeah, because so nothing happens, right? Because I'm both unaffected by.
Oh, it doesn't get destroyed by battle. That's right. Okay, I forgot about that factor. Yeah. Oops. Okay.
It's like I am like actually no. I'm not unaffected by card effects, so actually would the negate still work? Because it's like I just can't be destroyed and stuff, right?
Yeah, because it's unaffected by card effects, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thor should negate the protection effect.
Yes, but I should still take no damage.
You still take no damage, yeah. It's only
Yes.
monster effects.
And sadly, all of my effects are negated, so I can't prevent any of the destruction, which I would love to, but I cannot. So.
Yeah, and then this one hit the button on accident. Okay. I will just pass.
All right. Let's think. I think. I mean, I don't have a ton of options. So I think what I've got to do is I'm going to activate the effect of Spectral Sword, and I will banish it,
Okay.
and I will banish the Squire.
Okay.
So I will. And it was the Spectral Sword will happen first, right? Then Squire?
Yes.
Or was it backwards? Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I will make the 6. Sadly, it really doesn't do much here because both the attacks are lower than your monsters, but it is a body. And then I will draw a card off of Squire. Normal summon. Spectral Sword Shade.
Okay.
Squire is only on normal summon, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah, which I never understood why. Just like this, I always say creatures that are only normal summon. Like, just let them do both.
Actually, 2, 3. Actually, in that case, since Squire is only on normal summon, instead of actually getting normal summoning the Shade, maybe the answer is just the other tuner instead, so I can make the 8. Because contributing to get the Squire back and not getting Squire effect is pretty miserable.
Yeah.
I will send both to grave to make Shogun Saga, which I will then On special summon, I can banish a zombie type in my graveyard. It gains attack original, equal to its original attack, and if it's destroyed a battle or a card effect in the graveyard, I can target. Yeah. So I will banish probably the Sun Saga, maybe? Because it's huge? Yeah. So I'll have a 65.
Jeez, okay.
Declare the effect of Samsara to shuffle back in the Sun Saga and the Squire.
Okay. This is actually the first time I barely just noticed that all zero enemies have 0 defense. I played this deck in Duel Links. This is the first time I've ever actually noticed that.
That was a decent draw of Samsara. I will move to battle.
Okay.
Attack into... I have to kill the Thor, because...
I will let you know, I do have a Nordic Beast tuner to resummon the Thor.
Oh, okay.
I do not have that for Odin. As a fair warning. Okay, that was at 60. What was it at?
65.
So I will take 25, I believe. And that is just gone because I do not have a...
That's only until end of turn, though, sadly.
Okay. I'm not used to that because this effect would just win the game in Duel Links.
I
just always assumed it was just permanent.
Main 2, I will...
There's a lot of cards on the field. Alright, stand by main.
Okay.
For anything, I will declare the effect of Thor to negate all your face-up monster effects down the turn. Normal summon Lizolf of the Nordic Alpha. I will not use its effect.
Okay.
I will link it off. So what I wanted to return one for the Gulvig of the Nordic Ascendant. And I will activate its effect, banish up to 3 cards from my hand, a field.
Actually, let me read Gulvig real quick. I think I actually do need to do this now then. I will activate Chalice on Gulvig.
Yeah, that'll happen. Dang, that sucks. At least it doesn't send for cost. That's at least a nice plus. Okay. So, C's negated. Kind of wish I made my zones a little different. Oh well. Let's just move to combat.
I will activate Shiranui style Swallow Slash.
Okay.
I will tribute Shogun Saga to pop Gulvig and Thor.
This is die, and this will die. Okay.
Then I will engrave. I will banish one from deck now. So I will banish.
I feel like this is the most we've gone through our decks so far.
For sure. I'll just banish. Hell. Yeah, actually, I will banish the Samurai from. Which means I get to now add a Shiranui from my graveyard to hand.
Seems good.
I will add probably the Solitaire. If I'm being realistic.
Makes sense. Alright. Going main 2. I'll just go to end phase and use Odin's effect. Banish this, and I will resummon him, and then you will take 800 burn damage.
Oh no!
Huge. And then I will pass.
Alright.
If I hit the button, is helpful.
Let me think. Do I wanna... Yeah, actually I will. I'm gonna activate the effect of Samsara to shuffle back the 2 banished to draw 1.
Sure.
Deck. Shuffle and draw. Then I'll draw for turn.
I just noticed we're at the exact same life points. That might be a That's truly impressive.
That is pretty funny. I will normal summon Squire.
Okay. Seems good.
Which will then let me special summon... Yeah, just the Solitaire in hand, sadly. I drew the other Solitaire that I really wanted to search,
You
but
can still
alas.
summon it. It's from hand to a deck.
Yeah, I just wanted to do it from deck
I
instead.
see.
Yeah, just unfortunately, I have to do it from hand.
Wait, it has to be a spectral sword.
Oh wait, does it?
Yeah.
Right. And then
Can have
that's
too
also
good of a
fine.
Suhanui card.
Yeah, that's fine. Two hand.
They made Squire too fair.
Yeah, they did. Like, I will still do Squire. Squire into Shade, because I do have the Shade.
Okay.
I will make the 7, so special summon a Squire Saga.
Okay.
Yeah, I will banish the Samurai Saga Engrave.
Yep.
To pop the Thor.
Yep, and I don't believe I have any other tuna. I do not, so it is officially taken care of.
Hooray!
The gods have been bested by Samurai.
Attack for 21?
24 actually, because it's boosted.
Right. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's all I got.
Alright, what can help me here? Okay. Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will banish the relic to add a Nordic to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will add the green puffball, the Alvis.
Mm-hmm.
I will shuffle back. I think we just shuffle back this because at this point this card's useless. Okay.
Oh, I could have won the game last turn. I forgot I had one of the tuners engraved that can special summon stuff. Oh well,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Right. Let's see if you will be punished, which I do not think you will. I will normal summon the Myra.
Uh-huh.
I will tribute it off for another Gulvig, and I'll activate her effect.
Let me read that again. Yeah, good.
Okay, I will just banish the Alvis.
Mm-hmm.
So then I can special summon that many Nordic for my deck in the fence position. I will summon the... I'll special summon her. I'll move over here actually.
Mm-hmm.
Dueling book will let me, there we go. And then I'll activate Alvis effect to, since it's the only one I banished from a Nordic link, I can send one I control and two from the deck whose level equal 10, and then I special summon them.
Right. In response to that, I am going to activate, just because I'm scared, I'm going to activate Samsara to banish my Squire Saga.
Sure.
To take no damage this turn.
Okay. So this is in the grave, right? Yeah. And I'll send this, I guess. It was 8. Yeah, it's 8. I will bring out the Odin.
Mm-hmm.
So because Gulvig points to it, it is cannot be targeted with card effects, and it cannot be targeted for attacks.
Mm-hmm.
You take no damage. I'll just, I guess, safety activate Odin. Make him unaffected. Not that I don't think it matters too much, and I will just end my turn.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, since he was special summoned, he does not get his effect, so he get destroyed.
I'm going to start by activating Shiranui style Solemnity.
Okay.
I will start by I will activate its effect.
Okay.
So, and then I will banish the Solitaire Engrave. And with it being banished and me having a Synthesis on board, I get to now res 2 things from banish.
Okay.
So I'll banish Solitaire to bring out Squire Saga and Samurai Saga.
Okay.
Then activate Squire Saga to banish the last Synchro.
I will let you know right now.
Hmm?
If you want to sequence it differently, the Odin is protected by Gulvig right now.
Oh, right.
I'll be nice and give you a fair warning.
Gotcha. So I'd have to kill Gulvig first.
Yeah, if you want to pop the Odin, yeah.
There. Although, am I incorrect in thinking if I just attack into Gulvig, you die on board currently? Am I missing an on-board trick?
That is also accurate.
Okay, fine. In that case, I won't even worry about banishing, because then I look at it and it's like, wait a second, I can just attack.
I didn't even notice how low I was.
Yeah, so I will just...
Yeah, I'll take a nice big owie.
Before I overcomplicate this and throw it, I can just...
I didn't see it. I think we both misplayed really hard. Like, if people who are watching this play either of these decks, they're probably gonna be very mad at us because I think we played these.
You promised them bad Yu-Gi-Oh,
We
so
did do.
they can't be upset.
That is true. You do not
We
come
have
with
an
yourself a
excuse.
quality Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't see a Nui. I think I make you go first because then you can't OTK me.
Yeah.
I know Suranui can OTK. I've been OTK'd many a times by Suranui.
Okay, this is an opening hand.
This...
I drew one of my soft garnets, but this whole deck's full of soft garnets, so it's fine.
I drew awkward.
You definitely wish I was going second with this hand. But it's fine.
Nordic tuners hate being paired with non-Nordics. Like, they all need every synchro material always, it must be Nordic. Like, it does not want you to play any other monsters except Nordic.
This is gonna seem really weird.
Okay.
But you did make the right call to make me go first. I'm gonna activate Shiranui Spirit Master. I'm not gonna do his effect. So just a normal summon.
Okay.
Then I will do that.
Interesting. Okay. And then the standby main, that draw doesn't really help. Why are these cards so bad? I will activate the... Actually, I'll normal summon the mirror. I will link her off for the Gulvig. I'll activate her effect.
In response, I'll chain Ghost Meets Girl.
Sure.
I will discard the Spectral Sword to special summon, not Squire, because she's on normal summon, so... Yeah, actually, I'll special summon a Samurai in defense.
Okay. Then this will resolve. I will banish a Tanzania and a Vanadis. I'll summon two. This dude. And this dude.
Alright, I am going to, in response, actually, yeah, I'm going to activate Swallow Slash. I will tribute Spirit Master to pop Gulvig and Garmer.
Okay. So those two are gone.
And then I will banish one from the deck. So I will view, and I will banish... Oh, whoops. It wouldn't have mattered last game because I had the material for it, but I forgot I had to discard a card to Squire. If anything, that would have helped me last game. I just reread its effect. Oh yeah, you discard one when you draw one. Right. I remember that now. I wish I had done that. That would have made that game way more easy to manage by getting some of those cards out of my hand. Oh well. I'll banish Smith. You cannot destroy my guys by battle this turn.
Okay. Okay. I'll activate Gulin Bursty's effect. I love that name. And I'll add the... Do I have the mana? Yeah, I'll add the mana.
Gotcha.
I don't think this helps me by using this. So I will just set a card and end my turn.
Alright, I will use the quick effect of Samurai to banish Spirit Master to pop Gulin Bursty.
Okay. He is Gonski.
Ooh.
My
Not the draw I was looking for. But I have things, thankfully. I will first move Samurai to attack.
Sure.
Actually, no, I don't. Damn it, because maybe I was too aggressive with the Spirit Master play, but no, I didn't know I was drawing. I thought I'd just draw a monster. That's just what it was. I was just hopeful I draw the monster. This is kind of funny. Like I'll attack for 18.
Screw it, fairy box.
Sure.
And it is always heads, as we all know. Yep.
Fair enough. That's all I got.
Alright. Going to standby. I'll pay fairy box. Okay. Think this works. I will activate the Nordic Relic style name.
Lead Scalp, I think, or something like that.
Scalp, that sounds correct.
I know the H is silent for sure. That's all I'm confident on.
It locking into ACR monsters is so annoying. At least I'll summon this dude. I will use his effect, and I will add back the Gamma. If I had like double summon right now, this would be I could actually do something. Oh, set a card. Now I'll activate the Nordic Lights. So my Nordic monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, but if this card is destroyed, they all get destroyed.
Interesting.
Quality protection at its finest.
All right. Oh. Okay. I think. Okay, I think I've got something. Maybe I'm gonna activate Shiranui Style Solemnity.
Okay.
And I will use its second effect to target a zombie I control and banish it, then send a zombie with 0 defense from deck to graveyard.
Okay.
So I will banish Samurai, which will proc its effect too. But synthesis happens first. So I will send to grave. Actually, is that right? Or does he happen first?
No, that was right.
Okay. Right, cool. Making sure. I will Squire to grave.
Okay.
Which will then give me Samurai's banish effect of adding back a guy from grave to hand.
Yep.
So I will add Squire to hand.
Seems good.
And then I will normal Squire, add special summoning a Spectral Sword from hand or deck.
Yep.
Spectral Sword Shade, and I will then... Actually, no. Much better plan. What am I doing? Just grave... and also grave to make the 7.
Yep.
I will then banish. Yeah, I will banish Wire to pop your field spell.
Yeah. And this will also die because of it, because it's a good card.
Draw 1 and discard 1. So I will discard the Spirit Master.
Okay.
Then I will use the effect of Spectral Sword to banish itself, and Spirit Master, which will pop the Fairy Box.
Yep.
Make the 6, which is Samurai Saga. And then its effect will do nothing, so... I will move to battle. I will attack with Squire Saga.
Stick him here, does nothing.
And then 25.
Take 25.
Cool, and I think that's all I've got.
Standby main, interesting. Okay, I will banish the Nordic Relic to add a Nordic monster, I believe? Yeah. Do that. I will add let's add this dude. Normal summon the Mara.
Mm-hmm.
And I will sync up using 2 Nordics in my hand. It'll be this one and this one. And it was, I think it's an Ascendant. Nordic of Fire. Okay. So that means I need to do Loki. Okay.
I will on summon Chalice Loki.
Sure.
Actually, does it even do anything? Whatever. I'll still do it. I already called it. I did it. So yeah.
Okay. He's 37 now. I'll go to combat. And I think I need to get rid of the removal, so I'll attack the Squire Saga.
Sure thing. Yeah. And then I'll take
47.
6, right?
I'm just gonna say
or 16.
Yes. Because it's at 47 against.
Oh, 47, right. I was at 16 then.
Wait.
I think.
37 minus 21. I think 16. I think that's right.
Cool.
Quick math. Okay. I will end my turn.
Well, I felt fairly fine with that because I had Smashing Ground.
But.
Yeah. And then, do I have a path to lethal here?
I hope not.
I might actually.
Do you?
I'll normal summon the 2-star, and I think the 8 actually might be able to be exactly lethal here. Yeah, I think it is, because I summon and then banish the 25.
Yeah.
Unless you've got, like, Battle Fader in hand. It's 55 coming at you.
Yeah, you got it.
Whoa. Was more back and forth than I thought it would be, but I really have forgotten how to play Shiranui, especially without having any generic stuff to back it up.
Yeah.
To actually, like, get its plays going.
Yeah, game 2 is definitely more how I expected game 1 to go, because, like, Nordics have no protection whatsoever. Like, Odin's, like, the only one, and it's only doing your turn for some reason. Oh, there's another one that was fun. I had a small world, because that can actually play it, because all different types.
That's amazing.
I didn't get to play them. I also learned there's a dueling book just has a button for small world to make it easier. Cause just
that's great.
Complex. Game 1 was very close. Game 2 was a lot less close, more what I expected to happen. Because the issue with Nordics is like they have good boss monsters, but you have to use like your entire hand to get to them, and if they get removed, you just in top deck mode, and you need like. Unless you have specifically the Alvis, it's just like your hand does like nothing. Well, tiebreaker is in Jules' favor. I'm still winning rock paper scissors though, which is truly what's important.
Eating there really.
But so next week I'll be spinning the loser wheel. Hopefully I can get not a wild card. I think every loser wheel I've spun it's been a wild card. I've not had anything but that.
Jeez.
So we'll see what happens in that one. I'll have 2 staples. Jules gets an extra pack. I think that's what happens for the winner. I'm pretty sure. Thank you all for watching. I am kind of sad. I kind of want to play Suinu. I love that deck too. We both love that deck, but it's gone.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's probably I think it's probably one of the most fun, just because it's one of the only decks on the wheel that has like multiple like lines you can do, as we've seen.
Yeah, like it's got like a play strategy to it that's like somewhat modern. It's just not that good by itself.
Yeah, it like needs like Unizombie and all the outside support, but oh well. Thank you all for watching. This was episode 5. Coming back next week where we are gonna play with more bad decks and probably misplay even more.
Have a good one, everybody.